Alright guys, today today my name is Roberdux, and today I will show you how I beat this hard AI. Alright, I'm gonna basically do it by using a fast air attack, right? Gunships on the U.E.F, gunships on either Cybran or Illuminate will do as well, but I prefer the U.E.F when rushing because it's the AC-1000s. Alright, so when I first start off, you want to take advantage of the 4 mass extractors that you have at your base, of course, right, immediately, and start to get some air factories up and running. And you want to be working towards that broadsword. It takes five research points after you get the first base step towards it, and as soon as you can research it because it will just be a world of difference. And no kind of warfare is any good kind of warfare without a good amount of intelligence, and that's why right now I'm building a Wasp, an anti-air fighting vehicle, as a intel source to see what the enemy's doing, and we're gonna go send him over there now and see what the enemy's up to. And it's important to know, because if if the enemy is doing a land-based attack, an air-based attack, you want to know. And as you can see there, he's doing land. And that's very important to making your next step. So now we just got the broadsword. Took 5 research points, and now what I did was I proceeded to manufacture the broadswords on infinite queues, which means that they'll just continue reproducing by themselves, or producing, I should say. And I don't know if you noticed, but there was a small force heading my way. Right, so I'm already 4 minutes in if you look on the top right, and that's what kind of sucks about playing a hard AI, is they do rush you. And if you look closely, you'll see that I'm trying to target anti-air first in the group of vehicles, so that way my broadswords don't get shot down. And then the next one will be the meteor, the missile launcher, and then the tanks. And again, it's just important to keep pumping out those broadswords, because you want to focus on the attacks heading your way rather than just continually clicking the the broadsword button. Alright, for research points, the next thing you want to research is getting that shield, right? I don't have it yet, but after you get the broadswords, just start researching towards the shields. Alright, right now if you look on the screen, you'll see that I'm taking the 12 broadswords, and at 6 minutes 45 seconds, I'm wasting no time, and I'm heading straight into the enemy, and I'm going to look for their ACU. Hit to zoom out a little bit, and see if you can see their ACU. And you see I just found it, and I'm going to go ahead and attack it. So they're rushing, and the only way to really beat a hard AI is to rush early on in the game. Just don't waste your time. Just go in there and make sure you have a big enough force to defend yourself, and then just continually send stuff over there until you can get that nuclear explosion. Because after a while, they're gonna have a lot of defenses at their base. They're gonna have a lot of units to defend their base, and you won't be able to get in there as easy. So you see what I was talking about. The defense was because those two factors keep pumping out units, and I'm building the third one right now. Because you keep producing units on an infinite scale, you have some units to defend yourself, and then after you're done defending yourself, you can use those units, as I'm using right now, to send them over. Just you keep sending them at you until you can get the other guy's ACU to explode. And if you can get it to explode and cause a nuclear meltdown, then you can damage most of his base, and their economy will most likely be crippled.
Commander under attack.
So I know he's already weak, right? Maybe halfway down in health, and I know I kind of took a gamble here, to be quite honest. I said, it's got to work, and I got the shields right now, which will help out.
Commander under attack. Commander destroyed.
So see, about 10 minutes in the game now, the enemy commander has been destroyed, and I got the desired meltdown. I got the enemy commander to melt down his ACU, which will lead to a severe damaging of his base. Now I know most of you guys play on Supremacy, which is why I decided to play it as well. Normally I play Assassination because it's a lot quicker, but just for the sake of the people that do play Supremacy, I continued on. So the whole point of rushing with the broadswords or the gunships is to, again, weaken their main base. Hasn't been completely destroyed, because you can still see on the map they still have 5 land factories, and they're still throwing units at me.
Commander under attack.
Alright, so now we're going to go to their enemy base and blow up some shit. So now that the enemy land factories have been destroyed, this is more like a mopping up job to finish what you started. And
Commander
when you're playing
attack.
this game, guys, don't give the enemy a chance to rebuild. Please don't do that. Just you almost have to have no mercy, and just for time's sake, just go in there and just destroy everything, wreck everything up, and that way you end the game quicker, and oftentimes if you let them rebuild, they'll do something like build a nuclear structure and they'll launch a nuke at you, or they'll start building artillery, something that you don't really want and is probably annoying you. So just go in there and just keep at it, until you find all those structures, until you destroy everything and the game is over. Just keep up the attack, So the reason why I suspected they were on this last island was because basically I've gone every point of the map except up there, and I keep seeing, like, dots coming up from the radar, from the the top of the map. So I could kind of tell there's something there, do deductive reasoning. Now what's funny was, after I destroyed this, I thought this was the last thing left, and turns out that there was a base at the bottom corner right that I couldn't find. Like I said, you gotta destroy them, or else they will rebuild. And being a hard AI, they will rebuild. Trust me. So what I proceeded to do was kind of smart. I took the engineers that I captured up in the upper left-hand corner, and I started ordering them to build radar installations all over the map until I could find out where the last couple units might be staying. And I sent my gunships over trying to see, are they over at their old base, No, they're not there. Okay, where they're at. Good intel, good idea of where the enemy might be is just based on mass extractors. Where are the most mass extractors? Because that's where they're going to build. Because they need those mass extractors, especially when you just blew up their main base and they don't have any power structures to convert from power generators and energy into mass. They'll need the mass extractors. So just look at the mass extractors and follow them as a guideline. And if you can't find them, like I couldn't, then just start building radar installations all over the map after you destroyed most of their bases to find out where the last stragglers are hiding. So I kind of went on a blind guess, looking into the mass extractors for there, and this pretty much ended the game. Alright, thank you for watching, and please comment below. Tell me how my voice was. Was it okay? What did you think of the game? How'd I do? I appreciate the comments, and I like to comment back with you guys, so thank you very much. Bye.